on the Rise, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Miss Jalen Singleton. How are you doing this evening?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So now this program, Girls on the Rise, you guys have actually been meeting since August. And well, actually, let me back up. You're the program director or coordinator. Tell us a little bit about what that means for this particular program.
So basically, I create all the curriculum for what the girls do on a week-to-week basis. I'll do anything for provide food for the girls. As far as like during our meetings, I'll provide transportation. We also spend time looking for mentors in the community that we can pair up with the girls. So pretty much all the ins and outs of what a coordinator does for a program, I kind of do for this one.
Okay, now tell us about Girls on the Rise.
So Girls on the Rise is like a leadership advocacy and leadership development program. So it's based in South Sacramento, all for women of color. And so pretty much from August to June, we first spend time on the leadership development factor. What is being a leader in your community? Can we assess what issues are happening, and then how do we directly impact them? After that, they're able to create their own projects. So with a little bit of guidance from my coworker and myself, we create subcommittees in mentorship and in like healthy lifestyle changes, and we've created projects through that. And then at the end of the year, we compile that into one big conference for other youth.
Oh, nice. So you're reaching out to other communities besides South Sacramento. That's pretty awesome. And then you mentioned the girls. What is the target age group?
We do high school age, women of color from anywhere from like 13 to 19.
Okay.
And then to be a mentor, right now we're doing 21 and up.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So the girls have an opportunity. So you bring in mentors sometimes on a weekly basis, and they actually have an opportunity to meet with the girls. And then can you tell us about what are some of the projects that you guys have worked on so far?
Right, so the mentorship subcommittee actually worked with a housing complex here in South Sacramento and held a holiday event for them. They did gratitude letters and fun arts and crafts with their families, as well as like a potluck. And then the healthy lifestyle subcommittee created a community survey to assess what issues are really impacting the community. And they want to transform their findings into like directly positively impacting them in a spring event, where they can kind of show their findings and then provide positive alternatives to whatever those things may be.
Yeah, absolutely. And then tell us how important, especially in today's age with social media and just all of these different platforms and information that we have access to, how important is it for these young ladies, especially of color, to be able to have mentorship at this stage in their life?
It's really important to have guidance specifically from another woman of color, so it's empowering because you get to see someone who may be in a similar situation as you are, and then be able to develop in something else and then carry them through those steps as well. It's very, very important because some of these girls may not have that educational figure or someone who's striving them to be a better social figure or something like that. So the mentors help with all different aspects, really depending on what the individual needs. It's really the case-by-case basis.
Okay. And then lastly, if someone is watching this and wants to get their daughter involved, or their niece, or anyone that they know of involved, how can they reach out to you? How can they get their person involved with the Girls on the Rise?
Yeah, if you guys go to facebook.com and our page is Girls on the Rise of South Sacramento, there should be a link and it gives all our information of meeting times and dates and everything there.
Awesome. So Girls on the Rise, South Sacramento on Facebook. Look them up, check them out, and get involved, whether you want to get your child involved or be a mentor. Thank you so much, Jalen.
So, can anyone tell me what your personal brand is?
Oh yeah, like fashion brands and like.
Right. So brand is usually a customer service thing, and it's related to a lot of different organizations, products out there like Nike, like just different things that are sold in the stores, Macy's, Sean John, so different fashions, and makeup. These are all types of brands.
So I didn't just go on Facebook and say, hey everyone, I love to talk on the microphone and I'm going to be great on camera. And then all of a sudden everybody said, oh, let's follow Nikisha Henry because she's going to be this great person with a microphone one day and she's going to be great. That's not how branding works. Branding happens over time and it takes a lot of, it's really character. It's character building, it's integrity, and it's really being careful about what you want people to know. Right.
We talk about Mac product, that's a brand, and they built up the Mac product, and they do it with celebrities because they know celebrities will sell the brand, right? So when we talk about your personal brand and who you are, you don't have to be a celebrity to have this big brand that you see out there on TV or on cable or in the movies. You can just have a personal brand that really just tells who you are and what makes you unique. I had one person here, I think it was you, that so a lot of things that you put on Facebook talk about makeup and fashion, right? So everybody knows you for that, and they're probably coming to your page to get those types of tips. So her personal brand is all about makeup. That's what people would know her for. So you These are some negative and positive posts from their page. And more stickies if you need them. Now this one. What's wrong with this one? Has the middle finger. And it's so blatant. And in this one, I think this young man, he used, oh, it's not in here. But yeah, it was under here. He used cuss words. So anytime, even if you are using cuss words and you put a symbol not to spell it out, it's not good.
It's very important on the flip side to understand that everything that you post, even if you hit the delete button, do you think that goes away permanently? No, because there's this wonderful thing called the World Wide Web. It stays on there forever. You know, I had a huge issue with posting personal stuff, like relationships. You know, this is before I got married. Had drama, posting stuff about relationships, you know, and then going through different relationships, going through, you know, different issues, relationship-wise, or with another family member. A lot of times, we don't even pick up the telephone and call and talk to our friend, or call and talk to that person we had a problem with. What's the first thing we do? We pick up our phone and do what? I mean, you can't even type it fast enough. There's so many typos. So by the time you hit post, you're like, oh my God, let me edit this. Okay, then you got to go back and then you got to edit it because you got so many typos, right? Because we're typing so fast, we're so mad. This person or this group made us so mad, and we just got to tell everybody about it.
People could do a search for your name, and everything associated with your name will come up, including photos, and photos where you're in pictures with other people. You have to be careful about that. Pictures where you're in pictures with other people who may be smoking, for instance, or drinking. So these things follow you, and
so there's so many people watching, and sometimes I think we kind of get into a false reality that only the people who click are the ones who are looking, and that's not true. There's so many more people that are watching. And nowadays, our social media is used as a background check, you know, to a certain degree. You have employers that will go on there. The employers, you know, a lot of you will be maybe applying for internships, you know, as you graduate high school and go into college. A lot of times, the first places they go is social media. They want to see what type of person, what type of brand does this person have. Okay.
A lot of teens don't understand just how much value they have in social media and what you are actually doing that turns into a skill set. So a lot of the posting that you're doing daily with Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I think YouTube and Vine, a lot of this that you're doing, you may be giving opinions, you may be writing or sharing a story, you may be something that you're doing on Facebook, and you're doing it every day, could turn actually into a blogging job. And that's part of what we try to train young people on at SAC Cultural Hub, is to let them know that you're sitting on a skill set that you actually may be able to turn into a job that you can actually do from your home, or you can do at someone's company based on an area that you like.